Alright, and welcome to the second game of Dota. This is, again, Bane, support. This is a replay. I'll put that now, I'm going to put myself into this position. Did just do this game, actually, it's pretty interesting, so I should try to hopefully talk a little bit more into what I want to do and what I didn't want to do. I have noticed that my audio isn't plugged in, so if you heard the feedback audio then I do currently apologise. For people who tend to watch my show expecting roam, or just total everyone did have a couple of rooms set up. Sadly though, it went through my, camera rather than through my microphone, the audio. So start was a bit slow. I've done quite a lot in the start up. I did obviously ping Venno there and gave Venno an additional ward since he brought the courier. There we go. I don't know why that word was so hard to remember. Since he brought the courier, I thought I was going to throw down and put on at least get the wards at least. Apologise for my talking and all as well. Is going back to my old traditions. Every time I do a video, I happen to now be ill again. So that's fine. I've been ill for the last week or so, so I haven't really gotten away from it. Alright. You can see here, obviously I did see the line. I was then tripping the line, just making sure, but I didn't really worry about it too much. But our carry Spectre is currently way back, ready to hold up the creeps just a tad, just a bit here where you could have seen I got the attack on ready because I'm willing to bet he was going to beat me too. I kind of forgot how short range Bane was. I don't really play him that often. I knew he was going to beat me too, so I was going to try and just destroy it before he got it, sort of thing. But also, as you can see, taking a few unnecessary hits here, but I did throw down the ward, so I know that when he's gone back and stuff, where he's going and where he's going for a little. I pinged him again, just stay careful. He is there. Obviously, it's as you can see, it's the main thing. He knows that his lane's not really been contested as of yet, but is there on the way, sort of thing. I'm looking for my perspective as well, so hopefully what we're seeing here is what I would have seen in the battle, in the match. Oh, my throat's gone. Sanking and AA is actually pretty good laning in terms of Sanking's got a good stun slow, while AA again has additional slow that turns into a stun. So we'll get your time. Normally, traditionally, I'm trying to sort of like let Nature's Prophet here get most of the farm up while I just deny creeps. Don't know how this could have gone actually if we got Venno up here going solo when Nature's Prophet is jungling. I could have been down supporting Bristlebang. Looking back at it now, that would be a nice little thing actually to do, because then Venno, he wants to have to go solo despite finding the core and right start. I guess nice to tease his support hero. But looking at it now, that actually could have been a nice little setup. As you can see here, we have been pushed back quite a bit, getting control of the lane, trying to get it a bit closer to our tower. I do believe they're going to pull some creeps in a little bit as well, just since they were pushing in quite far, or we were pushing vice versa. I can't remember which way around it was now. Oh. There you go, I've thrown that on there. I should have noticed that AA was doing a lot more stuff to me here. I shouldn't have got stunned there. This is where my first death, I believe that's first blood. At the same time, I do believe Nature's Prophet just does get the Sand King, so me pinging that was probably not that good a thing, because I only lost 2 compared to his 1. I know I'm only the support. Me dying is not a big thing unless we get sort of like one of their main carries up. I can see I'm just doing a bit of harassment just to make sure he's not really going to be messing around with our lane anymore. But as I say, that Sand King is back up on the proud as well, so sooner or later we're going to go back to our little to and fro. Kind of got a pretty good creep wave here as well, going to push up. Hopefully. Kind of realise now that I may not, due to dying there, have enough straight away for the flying courier. I put it down, as you can see there, and took a quick fire little tab, just so I know when I do got it, so it will make a little ding for me. Looks like there's a regeneration rune on top. I haven't actually noticed that yet. I normally do them pretty regularly. Alright, here I was tempted to do a side pull, but I thought now we're far too close and they're far too sort out anyway, so I'm not gonna figure out doing that quite yet. I'm only really floating around here now just so I can get the last hits on that, but I didn't manage to. Nature's Prophet obviously can do a bit of a better job on his last hitting. I'm not taking him down for it. As far as he's aware, he's pushing the wave. This is obviously unranked. Oh, they got the the illusion rune. I did draw a little thing. I don't know if it actually came off the map. I did draw a thing if you chase him to go up and then left, because then I'm just there. We can just throw down the. Oh, I forgot the name of it already. The nightmare. I believe this is actually only the second time I've actually played Bane. I do play quite a bit of support, so I kind of get the gist of a support hero. I'm not by any means great. Any advice would be appreciated in comments below. But here, I think the only thing that was running really through my head was just if I just stay here out the way in the jungle. Hopefully they didn't see me. I thought they did as I moved up there, and that's why Sand King was coming. I was like, ooh, hell. So I went up a bit and around, but no, don't really worry about that. This doesn't happen too much, so I thought I was going to help here. I just can get weaken down the catapult a bit. They know I'm there, so I was going to go back into the jungle. That would have been foolish. The thing I want to do here, as you can see, is just keep the creeps busy, trying not to get any damage done to our actual tower. And also I did a few last hits there, because I know that Nature's Prophet wasn't looking and the tower would have killed it anyway, so I might as well try and get a little bit of gold from it, considering it took us a short while to get the flying courier up. But no, we seem pretty good now, as you can see here. This is where I believe only one I pull slightly. Didn't do very big one, I could have doubled it, and even then I could have done it more than what I did in this game with this room. That's how it popped up. Always subconsciously check the minimap now. But I thought, well, obviously I'm going to get the last hit, and Nature's Prophet's not a bit nearby. He's making sure they don't get hit. The tower doesn't get hit by the creeps from up there, so I'm going to just sit down a little bit and let them do their business. As you can see, the other creep now is almost at our tier 2 tower. So, on top.
Top tower is under attack.
There you go, it's where MP, if he just hit, could have lost. Well, not have taken that little bit of damage. Doesn't really matter in full. Don't believe the game was all that long as well, actually, which is quite nice. I think we sort of got the ball rolling a bit. There you go. I'm just going to deny that there, because obviously they're going to have the heroes somewhere in this lane. We can see it here, because obviously it's playback, but at the time. But yeah, oh well. I didn't realise anything stopped near that. I was like, boom, we're going to hit you with that, so you're weak. I'm going to pull back. Probably could have stayed down, done a little bit more. I'm going to do that, just it's going to hold up him a little bit. I did type here saying, sorry, I shouldn't have taken that last hit. He's like, nah, no worries. So that's good. Kind of did feel bad, because obviously he would have needed the, yeah, that's why I'm not moving now, because I'm just typing, sorry. There you go, buy the things I needed to buy. I could have probably got a, oh, I did get a TP as well with that, so that's helpful. It's a shame you can't see the stash and all the typing and all we did in the game. We actually did do quite a bit of talking in this, which is very nice in terms of actual teamwork. You don't get that fairly often in unranked multiplayer games, that's for sure. Bristleback's actually a pretty good lead, I should commend him for that. But we seem to be doing pretty good currently. As I say that, I did realise now that he's gone off and left my wards behind, so I gotta put him there. So I don't know a very quick way of doing the whole ward stuff. I set him back, so I just thought, screw it, I'm just gonna sell one of the sticks there and go on and get the wards. Well, I didn't need it. I actually had the amulet and sticks. I believe I had the amulet from pretty much the entirety of the game. Just the additional stats that do quite well. I had a load of extra money to come in the end, but not really too fast. I don't know the hotkeys sadly, but I'm gonna have a quick look here at our gold. Actually, Radiance. Oh no, we've taken it back, but Radiance had a very high peak and gold. That's probably where we actually died. So I'm just warning up there, as you can see, and obviously the gold's back on our level a little bit. Experience wise, that's what's going to Radiance as well. Radiance obviously have a lifesteal and also they're jungling pretty effectively. Well, we're just sort of trying to do this here, and this we're pushing. Sand King's getting far more last hits than we are. I believe he was by himself here, so I tried to initiate. I could have waited that a lot better. I mean, a lot better. That could have been something worthwhile, but I was like, ping. Actually, no, I shouldn't have pinged because he was ready. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to throw this and see what we can do. So when you're not in a team talking, you can say, sorry, no, back. You ping, you go, sort of thing at times. Just one of those, and hopefully I don't be the cause of his death now. Oh no, no, why am I standing? Is that me down again? Oh, yes. No, maybe. Yep. Like I said, I did very bad. Like AA managed to control me out perfectly. I should have moved as soon as I saw the frost and all of that. I know that that was a big mistake on my part. The thing I didn't realise though before I saw on the minimap that Sand King actually come out of the come up through here through the jungle to block off my retreat. So either way I could have died. I say either way, if I didn't get hit by AA's thing, I would have survived. But here I teleported down to the bottom lane. Not only do I need to pop down another ward anyway, because obviously I haven't given any to Veno. He did buy wards here and there, but we saw this sort of Ursa off guard, so it looks like we're going to try and push it. Obviously we couldn't quite get it, and I thought while we're here actually we need to have some form of sight in here, so I'm going to punk down the ward, I believe, in the middle. There we go. So we're hoping that was actually correct then. There you go, I'm just keeping my eye on the minimap now to see what's going on. I don't actually know what I just set up and brought then. I would assume Soul Ring, that's it. I'm looking at that thing and I know what it is. I've got Soul Ring in my head, but oh, I didn't realise he placed the ward there. Ah, I should be more alert to that. The way I was looking at Lion, they didn't have any supports. The way I was looking at Lion was just going as much carry as I can. AA obviously was support, but yeah, I don't think he's dropped any wards. I think that was the first ward being placed by their team. But AA is not obviously warding up. But here, we seem to be quite focused on the Ursa. I did pang that in case we still were after him, but I thought most of our focus should be on the line at this point. But as I said, I did pick that there just in case you might get the kill. I also did do the, I'm not, like I said, I haven't played Bane, right, so I don't know much of his name. Brain Sap to take off a large considerate part of his health, or a considerably large part of his self would make more sense in that scenario, especially this brought phase beats, didn't realise that. But this is the part where it becomes pretty interesting. I'm gonna go down here because obviously I didn't ward that, I used to ward to pit into their jungle a little bit. Visibility ward. I believe I did ping it, I didn't think I pinged it once. I waited what was going on, dropped a clarity flash. I don't actually know I had any clarity, so you buy a couple to start off with. Doesn't fully just register in your brain like. Currently in mid they have Ursa and AA. Not too sure what AA is there, probably just getting a bit of their experience. AA could have been a lot more effective in the bottom lane. Probably not now, but probably about 30 seconds ago. He could have had some use done there. I believe he did do his ulti. There we go. If my senses do like to work. They did say gank Ursa, is why I came along up through the river here invisible. Doesn't bother me too much. I have to be careful of that, obviously. I know that can do some damage. That probably would do some damage to me. I did see him there and I thought I'm gonna brain snap you. Sadly out of mana now. I did have some mana issues early on, as you can see. I don't know why it did appear like I went for the last hit there on Ursa. The thing I worry about melee units is the ability for Ursa to get away, because when he drops that he can just run pretty fast, just catch up on a few of us during this game. We'll probably hopefully see. But down here, yeah, he's got Lifestealer walking around. That's probably another thing I could have done a little bit better with my warding. I could have just blocked off perhaps the ancient camp and some of the large camps. He's got Midas hand now, so his farming is going to be pretty good. Because I'm looking here, for some reason, I'm not really too sure why I was looking there. But because I was looking there, I'm going to have another quick look at the XP. The experience is in there, it's coming a bit more central now, so we're pretty balanced with them in terms of experience, but in terms of goal difference, it looks like Radiant's got back that ever so slightly. It's very just in and out game. Like, we seem to have more of it, seems to be more in our place, but anyway. We'll keep it as a tie game. And put this back under the thing. There we go, another one of these. I don't know if I managed to get that. There you go. I got that injustice up here. As you can see, Nature's Prophet did teleport. Tried to hit him down with his ulti. Didn't do much damage because he was the first person to hit, but he didn't manage to get that hit on that. Kind of thing should have given that a little bit to Bristle back. It was nice to have Nature's Prophet support in case it did get worse, but I'm pretty sure that we were able to do as much as we can. I actually don't know what the Veno actually had. I'm going to click on the Veno a minute because Veno's an interesting one. Ring of Basilisk, yeah, okay, he's pretty somewhat. So I'm going to go down here now. I know he's pushing this lane, so I thought I'm just going to help him push this lane here a little bit. We lost our top tower, I didn't mention that a second ago. But we can just do as much damage as we can. The way I see support, and this is probably the best way you can look at support when it comes to doing damage and stuff, here is a foolish explanation of it too, because I don't have any mana here to fight this. And also there's another person TPing in, so right, we should just go back. No, that's not had enough for that at least, so I thought I'd buy it. But Haste Ring on top as well. Look at that. Bing, pinged it for everyone. The only thing that I've truly learned from support, and any advice that I'll fully pass on as a support hero if you go in support, is never try and do damage. Only never try and do damage, just try to avoid damage and only do damage when you can. Like if you see a big opening, do a bit of damage. That's the only time you want to do a bit of damage, but your main priority is to avoid the damage. More than anything, I don't know why Nature's Prophet is just standing right on any more of AA's little fang there. I'm going to come up here as well. I don't know why I'm doing slow all this. I want to obviously try and help him a little bit. He's dropped that down there, so it means nothing's really going to work apart from my ulti. So I hit my ulti down and realised that if he kept on hitting him, he would have killed him quite easily, but then obviously Finger of Death, which means I'm pretty fudged. Spectre comes, and Spectre's actually alright, and I don't know what's going to go in now. I'm going to look at, I'm actually going to go look at Spectre because they're still in the fight. There go he himself just dropped his eye. I believe that, I don't know, he didn't just die, but look at that. I did ping that, lifesteal at 18 HP. That was absolutely ridiculous. Here I believe that we could have done a lot better. A lot better. I reckon if first I kept on hitting the lifestealer would have died pretty quick. Either there we could just completely bailed out, or just engaged over a lot better, but there's no point looking back on the bad. I think I'm gonna move. I don't know what I do here with this. I get really fussy with my little 6 inventory there. Normally I wouldn't have it. Like 1 to 4 is quickies, 5 TP, that's fine. But the rest will be out the back where I don't have to stretch too much. All depending on keys, of course. I gotta got this. AA is going down. I did do this. I shouldn't have done this, but AA will annoy me, and I thought that was a little bit of revenge. But no, as a support, as I was saying a minute ago, you should be focusing more on avoiding than doing damage. But I guess that was a window. I put that there again. I didn't realize that ward was there. I put that there purely because it's going to cover most of their jungle bit there to the right, and hoping it's going to block off at least one camp to the left. So that's why I sort of did that a little bit. There you go, tower's gonna go down here.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So normally when I see towers like that really low down, I just sort of half turn away or walk past them, so I'm gonna concentrate on the creeps. As you mentioned before, it's better to let the carries actually do that sort of thing. Alright, back in, someone's teleporting in top, that's Ursa. I don't know who's Veno. Veno is currently in mid. Me and Spectre is currently just spawning with the jungle. Actually I left on the river now, it's not me at all, it was Bristleback. So we've got a few people down bottom actually, not too Lifestealer is farming away. You're not too sure because I'm keeping a lot of my eye on the minimap when I play just to see everything going on. Get down here, I think I only just sold, yeah you gotta go, I just sold, ooh, pardon me. Sold the stick leads while I was there, I ain't gonna run all the way to another shop. Then we're gonna make my courier do that because someone's gonna need that at a much better location. I didn't manage to do much here, they kind of dealt with us trying to buy themselves the time I got there. The better off for setting that up beforehand. But as you can see here, I guess it made Lifestealer waste a little bit of his mana doing that. Oh blimey. First yawn of the day. I don't even know what time it is, it's not that late, so that's a bad thing. Oh. There we go. Here we were waiting in mid for quite a bit. It probably took me about 2 minutes just to be like, should we not just go lane because we're just wasting farm here, sort of thing. So I remember now. Spectre here was like, no one's got any healing things, and I clicked on him, realised that obviously he had a stick and all as well. I told him just to drop the stick momentarily, drop the stick, extra. Doing a little bit to help people. I don't really need tangos all that much because I shouldn't be in the heart of battle close into melee, considering all but 2 of the heroes are actually ranged. So as you can see here, we're leaving Nature Prophet just to push me a little bit while we start moving in out. Spectre actually is incredibly low health concerning what just happened. I actually don't know entirely what did happen. I don't know why there is a tango still on the floor. I think someone did drop that there for him. I don't believe you can actually take out the last tango. I don't know if I'm typing to someone here in the game. Like I said, I did not long play this, so I should remember. We're only 20 minutes in. I didn't realize the game didn't actually last as long as it did for, but everything just started snowballing pretty much for us halfway through, so me saying that, I assume who won. We don't know what's going on here. I'm just sort of floating about because as you can see here, things like this I knew was going to happen. Realised that Lifestealer came out of that, so I hit Lion with the sap just to try to keep him out of the way. Before I do my ulti on Sanking to that kill him, there you go, boom, that's the brain sap I was talking about. managed to kill him at least. I knew no one else was, so I sort of was trying to half balance to see what's going on here. My main goal was sort of to, oh well. I know what's going on. We managed to kill, from what I believe, because I go back here, from what I heard, that he dies from something. I don't know if he actually did die for anything. He looks pretty safe to me. I'm the one that actually survived that of all of us. I think it was the Ursa who died from the brain zap. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. I'm just going to set things here to go back to warning now. We did our team fight. I'm going to do what I need to do. We're not in the best. So I'm just going to do, like I said, my job as a support. Currently I'm just sorting out the corridor here just to get to we'll get to the secret shop on our side. So I can get arcane boots. Finally, 19 minutes into the game. Probably could have done that with that a lot quicker. I think from here on out I didn't quite need the soul ring. I hardly used it. Like the additional 50 odd percent mana regen it gave me was pretty useful. I picked up the haste here just because I noticed top. They said that someone could be used to push on top while they're all busy and or respawning or healing. So I was going to go up there, I'll pick up haste and go up there. As you can see I'm up there already, but also Spectre TP'd in there. So most of the farm I do end up giving to Spectre. I take the odd thing like that, obviously, because you're about to reach that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just do a little bit of damage. More damage it's doing to me, the less damage it's doing to our creeps and Spectre, I guess. Probably going against the little rule of thumb I said earlier, but there are situations, of course. There you go. What I should be doing now is TPing in mid. I didn't quite see how bad that was though. But I do remember this bit now. They are all now pulling away. I thought I'm going to pull this creep away from the tower so Spectre and our guys can keep waiting on it and hopefully bring it down, not realizing to me that Lion and Sanking was just around the corner. So obviously they can see me here, so I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. Just try to get up here, but also at the same time I did realize that oh, is that Nature's Mid? Nature's Mid in mid. Nature's Prophet. Nature's Mid. Okay. So I teleport to mid because I noticed that there was a lot of them about, and I thought they may need my support. So I just sort of forward over there just to check the range of them. I did try and hit it with the line. Obviously seeing that didn't quite work. Here however I was quite sad. I'm not really too sure if I could delay that anymore. I do put that in there because I do believe that someone else is relatively nearby. I could have actually just did the nightmare on him. I do believe that's got nightmare. There we go. Yeah, could have done that first. Let more people got here with a chance. This was foolish of me. I was there like, wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, so obviously if you, anyway, you know the rules behind that. If you attack, you get this nightmare, and it's like, there you go, you can cancel that. The one thing you can see is the one thing he accidentally typed to everyone. So yeah, I honestly didn't know that you can cancel that. Like I said, second time I'm actually playing Bane. But quite the thing I'm doing, alright. There we go, let's restart. Oh, blimey. Is he going to ping off the wood there? Herter got blinds. What's going on now? There you go. Again, I'm just here. Bit of that. We did turn them away from this tower. I don't know if we ended up denying that tower now. Last time I remember it in the game, thinking that we should deny because it was on pretty low health. Or somewhat low health. Like another relatively big push would have taken that out. So I was going to be careful, mindful of that now. Obviously support, I did get 2 TPs, the normal reason why I brought 2 TPs. Most people don't really take one, so either TP and run away, or run and TP away. Sort of thing, depends on what situation they are. I believe that we pinged up, which was, I believe it was Veno. Did notice that Ursa ran into Rosh, to Roshan solo, so we're like, alright then, we're just going to go down there and see what we can do, see if we can kill him before he kills Rosh, sort of thing. So I see Ursa's here, it's really thinking, ah, crap. Yeah, did two quite well, but as you can see here, boom, he's in there as well. But luckily my ulti goes through that, so hopefully we can just quickly gank live stream and go back on our merry little way. There you go, actually, and then to be here, I was like, wait a minute, ping, 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 why don't we just take it? They're not here. 2 of their heroes are dead. two strong heroes are dead as well. So and see here, me and Ven obviously do most of the initiation until Spectre comes along. And I think when Spectre's here, people are alright then. So us three sort of dudes do this for a little bit. I don't really too sure what Bristleback is doing in mid. I don't know if we actually fully realised that we were going for this, or I just pinged it and then just went on our way. Oh no, there we go. Bristleback is starting to now to come. Hover over again, I don't know what these things are even called. Enfeeble, which make physical damage less. Obviously you can't cast that on a Roshan. About to leave again for myself. I can buy that. No point messing around with the corner in case someone else needs it. I'm right there. Might as well do that. Oh. Just checking everything. What I probably could do here around about now is probably sell up my soul ring. I don't need the soul ring at all. Set up the soul ring. Could have got a couple more wards and started planting wards back on the little rune segments again. There you go. That's a DD. Ping that off. Got to be careful here because Nature's Prophet is. Oh God, pardon me. The Prophet is being chased. I don't know why to get there. There we go. He got the double damage. I hit on the ability there to see if that's gonna do anything. It comes straight from me. I don't know why he came after me so much. Yeah, I did try and do as much as I can to try and help poor little Venno there. So I've hit on the MP for hit a brain sat, so it's weaker. So at least he's not weak by any means of imagination. There we go, gotta be careful of that also. I'm really not too sure how Spectre quite got out of this. Actually, Spectre just killed the Sand King, apparently not too sure that happened, but I thought I'm going to obviously stay by. So at least Brain Sap or just hold someone at bay. But at this point actually, yeah, Britt's about to like go. We didn't even know Lifestealer was there, we just ran past, went after him and thought, oh wait a minute, Lifestealer's like, I'm gone. It's like, alright. I believe we left, let me see that we left Ursa there for a little bit. No, we left Lifestealer. I don't know why I'm getting so muddled up with this all today, especially since I just played this. Obviously, gotta be careful there. He's in the AoE of oh, I remember this. So I don't know if we were gonna fully go for it, and obviously it's a bit too close to the tower than I like to imagine. So I hit that, and I was there like, should we do a quick kill on AA? Yeah, kind of do on my ulti, maybe a waste. But when we get back to this, I think it's better to go AFK quickly. I'm really not too sure why everyone was doing it. Sadly, I don't yet understand Russian very well, so that was happening. But Nature's Prophet came in, killed the AA, and then we're pretty much gonna. I say we're gonna pretty much bail out. Again, we didn't bail out at all. I don't know why he put that there in case he one of our ones, but what he could have done probably is put that down and trented and pushed in. Nature's Prophet was probably just a little bit. I don't know what it's called now. Just us saying wait. But what was saying? I was talking about Nature's Prophet not being very I don't want to use the word not very experienced, but he could have done a lot more there in terms of actually pushing. And I think just jungles in his jungle for just for a little bit. I can place another ward down just in the room there. So we got that. So we can do a bit of jungling here, it seems. Oh, I do notice as I put a ward here though, so I want to block off the camp back a little bit as well. So it just sort of slows back Reaper a little bit. I didn't realise that Lifestealer was actually in tanking. Tanking would be very good here, but going straight away the Keeper's dead, so we just pretty much go back here. I don't think there's much need. Oh no, I remember this. There's two on each side. I'm like, are we going to engage? Shall we? Should we? No? Yes? Maybe? Alright, go. So obviously, do what we can here. Another brain sap there on the lion. I do a bit of damage, so I don't know how well it's going to go, considering the breastback is simply just there. Got hit quite hard. I could really try and kill him, but I don't like trying to kill people. Like, take kill specials. I have done it once or twice already in this game. So you come back here, I'm really not too sure what I had planned, considering it's only really me and like very low level Spectre. Oh no, I just do the just do a brain sap and go on. Might as well get the kill again. I got a double kill out of that. Didn't know if that was fully intentional. Did also buy the staff here as well, of course. Just when I had the money. So I go back here and just sort of help push back this lane under the tower. Most of their people are dead now, so I'm not really too worried about AA. I'll probably just end up hitting the nightmare and pissing off, to be fair, if he did come after me. He doesn't really have a direct stun, which is very, very nice. There we go, back on this now here. I should have thought the range creeps on that does the most damage, so I'm going to take him out first. And I'm just going to help push up here. I don't know why I just had it on auto attack. I should have been a little bit more controlling of what I was doing. I actually could have got a little bit more out of it. There you go, I'm just looking at the mini map now, I'm just seeing the rest are doing the ancients, seeing ancient oppression in top, and it looks like they got a line doing either a bit of stacking or a bit of jungling, I would assume the latter, yeah. I remember this Bane was picking for haze quite a bit, so I checked bottom to see what was up. Ooh, I do believe that the Venom took it, either that or the Bristleback. But it looks like Bristleback is there, so I think the Bristleback got it. I'm going to quickly look over there. As you can see, since I'm just pushing this, I have noticed line there. Oh, you got post. Yes, I did notice a line just on the outskirts of the jungle, see, because of our wards. So that was pretty useful. I'm looking at this now and thinking to myself, I can either keep pushing and try and deter them from trying to push our mid, or I can TP up to mid and see what I can do. But I also brought more wards because I knew what was sort of happening. By this point I was pretty tempted to just to keep pushing. They haven't crossed the river. As soon as they crossed the river I would have teleported straight away to back up with that. None of the team actually had mech, despite having essentially 1.5 supports. We didn't need to even worry about needing to get mech and things like that, so that was pretty good. Again, obviously I've noticed a line, we're pushing this tower quite hard. I was like, I'm not gonna go. I should have done the TP here because I would have been slightly behind the trees. But you can easily see me. All you had to do is quickly just hit me with one thing. There you go, you try to do the finger of death, you just stunned and then finger of death because I wouldn't have had a hope in hell. And I also would have had a cooldown on my TPs. Here, I was originally TPing to mid, just to go up behind, because I had relatively decent health, and I would have carried on going up with my team to help push mid, but obviously the Finger of Death did at least push me back enough so I'm going to have to, well, bring me go back, so I'm going to start on farm and helping the team in team fights. It's probably the most efficient thing to do to me currently at this point in time. To the light here, dipping off this as well, because someone's obviously enchanted a creeper left in there, and all it's doing is just denying any more creeps to respawn. Looking at this now, see I can do much here in the fight. But you see that we've got another successful gank up on Lifestealer, Knights, as it is called. It is Bristleback who actually has the Centaur in the camp. There you go, obviously picking off the DD again, letting people notice this. I think Spectre goes for it this time. I don't know if I did a ping there before I decided to go and drop the ward, but hopefully they didn't notice that it's there.
Radiant's top tower
There you go.
is under attack.
He did play a wall up there, but I was going to go down and put down an actual ward just on the top here, so I could sort of see just up this bit as well.
Radiant's bottom
Obviously
tower is under
left
attack.
and right. Ooh, pardon me. No. Oh, blow me. I'm not really too sure how much of the heavy push we do.
Radiant's
I did a
middle
bing
tower
off
is
the
under
live
attack.
feed up there. I'm not really too sure what's going to happen here because obviously AA is with him. Didn't notice that here, and I thought to myself, we're going to have to probably try and kill AA while we can. I hit him with the brain tap just to get his life low. And again, when it came to AA, I wasn't as noble as a support as I like to think I was, and I just did as much damage as I could to him. So obviously at the start of the round I had a little bit of a grudge. I don't really know why I was so begrudging it against AA. It's just to show him that some supports are better than others, I guess. I shouldn't say that. Like I said, I'm not great at this game. And it's going to take a time to play Bane. Ooh, I did notice here, Bane was trying to get away. I did obviously, well, Bane obviously couldn't get too far out of that one. I just TP'd back. I realised that I had too low a health to even defend anything. Most of our waves was pushed quite a bit into their territory as well. Mid, so I didn't have to be there for a big thing. Oh, blimey, why am I so tired? It's because I got up a couple hours earlier today. Oh, well, you look at that, Rosh is back soon. There you go. I did notice this, the Earth's coming, of course, so I did ping it off. That's a good use for that ward there actually. It had a little bit better than I did, so obviously I told him to care of the old wife thing. Oh, why does that in this? What do you know? There you go, just trying to sort out my inventory just a little bit again. Could have just sold the soul ring, don't need it, it's in the way. To be fair, I also could have just sold the amulet as well. Currently got the BKB lined up. I'm not really too sure why. I believe we're near the end of the game now. The BKB is one of those items that I kind of got as we were winning. Don't know if you just saw that on the radar then. AA's ulti went down to bot. There you go. Or so I've noticed also is going back into doing the 8 sheets. Couldn't really ping and do much because obviously they've got a lot of their heroes about and we're just sort of scattered at the present time. Someone TPing and who's that TPing in? That was Lion to help push back this. I would assume it was Sand King and Ursa there as well. Could have been a very interesting little bit. Not really too sure what currently my role in all of this is. There we go, just sort of pinging off the DD at least. So just floating around again. Trying just to do as much damage as I can to the lanes, trying to keep pushing it in. Gonna have a quick look again at our gold difference again. We are now winning quite dramatically actually now in the gold. Also they sort of trying to fight back here, but wouldn't have done much. And XP, again we have superior numbers in terms of XP, we have superior gold income currently. There we go, down here there is now a team fight going on, I TP in. The Walker pretty much sees all of this, so I just bam, quickly ulti what is essentially one of their strongest characters straight off the back. I'm not sure if we got, I believe we can send them to the tower. This is where I believe that, I don't know if I should deny the tower or not, it obviously just didn't glitch, I don't have to worry about too much. Brain Sapper, good old Lion there, just to try and get him out of the way. I don't want him to keep trying to push this lane. I'm just running around the tower, letting the tower take out the creeps as best as possible. No, it's expected to do his ulti, then switched into him here to try and get a little bit of a kill on him, to see if I can come down and sort of help. By the time I got there, as you can see, Spectre did his job. And we're just standing here now. Yeah, we're going to tank a bit of damage here, doesn't really matter, because none of their heroes are alive. There's only 2 of us, so we thought it was going to help push down mid. Essentially.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, I'll spend that anyway. Lycia is marching. Lycia's not marching, he's sort of waiting by the oh, I didn't realise I got the last hit on that. I thought I walked away and I saw way over here. There we go. Here now we're going to go through the jungle and obviously here try and see if we get Ursa. Again, I did draw on the map a little bit, that's why my cursor's down there now. I did draw a thing, just run down here, we would take him out. Someone did say just sonk him up, that's what we should have done. I think on this situation here he can't really do much. Good thing about doing that, I guess, kind of moved a lot of the creeps away. Just keep pushing that. He does have one of his annoying amulets. I don't know if he actually is a forward Shadow Blade yet. If it was, he probably would have gone away. I don't know why he clicked on him. He only got the amulet. What I was going to do there, and I believe that Bristleback just keeps quilling. There you go. Cool spot. There you go, bam, straight down onto Bane once more. I'm just going to go around here and see if I can do anything against this fucking Lion. With that there, Lion is also out the way. Gonna go on here and then boom, try and help out here against the Sand King. Can't do much in terms against the Sand King as well when he's doing that. That'll be doing damage to us, and it lasts for about a minute, so waiting's gonna be a while as well. Here I just go on the attack on AA. I know that AA is far weaker than me and far weaker than a lot of rival heroes, so I can just duke him out that pretty easily. Sadly, Sand King missed his little spur there, so we did grab him here. Again, trying to wait around here for the gank is probably not the most beneficial thing, so you can wait there for a good while. Yeah, Respect has been actually pretty smart coming in with a quick quill and walking away again. So I'm kind of hoping here that it does actually manage to kill him. I don't know. Oh, it did manage to ping out. There we go. Not too sure it's a bit waste of time, so many of us being there, but it was enjoyable to watch nonetheless.
Dire's bottom tower
So there you
is
go, we just
under
kind of
attack.
sticking out. We're not too sure what Spectre doing. Well, Spectre already gone back actually a short while ago and tried to heal that. Nature's Prophet here just did a quick TP in, managed to catch me up, just doing a bit of damage. About this time, I would just turn them all to trends before they disappear. There we go. Gotta be careful here now because Light is going to take back all of his health by doing the set of damage and just managed to do it. I do just say the well played there just because that was probably more luck opposed to well played, but I guess that was enough. Again, like I said, I would have done the trends. I do believe that I could just get the deny in here. There we go.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
That's one thing I am surprisingly good at sometimes, is last hitting a tower when you've got another several enemy creeps or heroes wiggling into I just walk in, deny. Oh, I had a good game with Dazzle doing that, that was a long time ago. Oh, excuse me for yawning again. I don't know what is wrong with me. Do I not have my wards yet? Nope, there we go. I kind of made my team's carrier go a stupid way here just to give me a few things. Again, I don't know why actually I'm putting them there, considering I'm not raiding. It's not like I'm defending their jungle, it's just pretty because I like to see if everyone's coming in or out of the jungle more than anything. Nah, actually, I do believe now I go top just to put down another rune. I could have been a lot more aggressive with these, not runes, wards, sorry. Could have been a lot more aggressive with these wards considering that we are currently in the lead. I was going to say that a different way, but I thought there's no point saying that a different way because we're just in the lead. I could have done a lot more there with that. Like, I didn't realise that Bristleback was actually invisible there, so I guess he's initiated this here against the Ursa. Ursa, as you can see here, also got the Shadow Blade, so I didn't see that, so I'm going to hit my ulti on the next big threat in my opinion. Hopefully we just kill that. Lion comes along, Lion, something that we all got to look careful of here now. They would do have Shadow Blades that appear. I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't know why I'm not looking fully into this. Yeah, Nature Prophet's gone. Bloody. Yeah, I want to have a quick look how much life Nature Prophet actually has and all of that. 28, 29. By the time that really happened, it was later, I would assume. Oh, blimey. Again, I just noticed that top's actually got a massive creep wave from Radiant, going to be pushing up relatively soon. I didn't realise that Ursa was actually hugging me quite so much. I did live here and I was like, ooh, okay, there's one there, gotta be careful, whatever. But yeah, no, I didn't think Ursa was hugging me that much at all. What would have happened though, I would have hoped that he popped up, hit me, I would have hit Brainstorm, and that would have been nightmare even. I am terrible with names all today. So another invis, he's got the thing up, so I'm just going to hit that just so we know where he's at. Decides to fight it. There you go, there goes the brain tap. And there goes the kill. Another successful gank from us onto one of their main carries. Ooh. There you go. It's probably this what I'm going to call now currently the dangerous duo. The stuns and the damage that come out of that. I don't know if I actually make this. Now I've been hit with the finger of death. They full on targeted me, man. Not like we had Bristleback in there, which probably might needed to kill. There you go, look at that though. Killed the Sand King. Good old Venom. There's one thing that used to get me with Gale. I'll be on low on health. I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna go back quickly and heal up, then TP back in, sort of thinking the way. Nope. I'm just gonna die. There we go, got to the pit now. I'm just gonna give myself, I can never remember the names of them, the Mithril Hammer. Dwarf like myself should remember anything Mithril. I'm gonna get the extra damage just to help out in those sort of situations. To be fair, in those sort of situations, I should have run the Ogre's Club just for the additional 190, I believe it is. Hit points. It gives you a little bit per level. There you go, I'm just sort of looking around. As you can see there, obviously Nature's Prophet pushing bot. It's going to be sadly countered because currently going bot. We do have Lysira and Ursa. Not really too sure if they're going to counter push the wave or they're just going to go back to jungling. Like I said, this isn't the highest skill cap of games I've played in a while. Ursa's gone in there. Ooh, pardon me, inside of the fight. I don't know if we do another rush actually. I think I teleported in and then the team unified in doing a rush. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna check it out. And I might as well start it. So I was like, let's go. Yeah, everyone here, let's go. There you go. It was the bristleback is probably the main thing that we're doing here. There we go, we got the extra damage here coming in for the Venom. Oh, that's why Spectre was like, what the fuck? I didn't realise that he was stuck up there in the trees. There we go. There we go, Bristleback picked up the Aegis this time. I did ping here to say character, I don't know what's going to happen, but everyone's like, you know what, let's just attack. Like, okay, I'm here. I ain't late. Another good play here actually from they just profit the teleport and try and block off his escape route. Obviously he could have foreseen the lion coming. I reckon if we, like I said, if I warded a little bit more aggressively the time previous, I thought hopefully that if I did my ulti on the Sand King it would have interfered with his ulti, but obviously that didn't quite happen. Sadly though, what I reckon I should have done is Nightmare and then ulti the Lifestealer. There you go, first took me down again as well. I did try and Nightmare and stick him in place, but it didn't quite work out too well because I did the Enfeeble first, which is probably the wrong thing to do. Here actually I thought it was quite amusing because the Ursa is dedicated to get that Spectre, and then I thought, you know what, no, I'm done, Spectre's gone. I'm looking at Ursa thinking, alright, I'm gonna ping the map and just say care, sort of thing. This is when I was debating myself if I should deny the tower or not, but it's got relatively alright help. Bristleback comes, it's like, whoa, okay, now he's dedicated fully on the Bristleback. Bristleback can just kite him forever with those quills and the snot. So I did this for fun, it's quite amusing here. I think we've got to be careful as well, of course we've got Venom now on the way up. There you go, Spectre is also in this fight, and look at that, Ursa is dead. Ursa should have hurt back a long time ago. And now everybody is dead on their side, and sadly I'm dead as well, so we can't take advantage of this and do the push. I do believe we glyphed a little bit there, just to stop that recruit wave from doing any real damage. And now I believe it's pretty much a straight up push with 50 kills to 32. It seems like we are more or less in the ball here. And again, I can sell the Soul Ring and sell the Amulet, we'll probably get a little bit better stat-wise things. I got the Scepter, it's probably the main thing that I really need for stat boosts, especially for my ulti and such, but kind of got to the point where we were happy, well, I was happy with what I got. I'm just trying to finish up the KBB. The BKB. The coolest time we get there, the wave goes down. Well, the tower goes down as we're back up here. Obviously, I saw him there again. Live student in it, something I'm going to be careful of. I come up, hit him down. My ulti live student pops out. Hopefully, does not as much damage as we hope. Do hit this again while live student's doing that. We can't really do anything against him. He's got like a little personal BKB in that in itself, I believe. There you go. I do hit with the brain tap just to hold it back a bit. Because obviously, Lion is here. I don't know if you want to deal with Lion a little bit first. I don't know if I should quite do that as much as I should the Nightmare with Bane. Like I said, this is only the second time I really played him, so I'm just trying to still work out the kinks and all some of his little things. Obviously I didn't realise that Ursa was running around beside me again. Probably by this time realising that so many of them had either some form of Invis or Sand King with his little ability. I was tempted to get some sentries or perhaps even the gem. Could have been a good spot actually for the Amulet or even the Soul Ring, considering like that is redundant to me now. But like I don't really have much room for what I've got usable. So I believe this is more or less now we just sort of clear up. We're gonna have a quick look again at the XP. As being gold, I assume it's just nose dives. Yep, completely to our side. Oh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know where I am. 25 assists. That's all I look at. At support. Teddy somehow got more kills than I do deaths. And my nose is completely.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know what happened. It was physically impossible for me to swallow and I just couldn't speak. But I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea anymore what I am saying. So I'm just going to let you enjoy the last little bit of the game, because as you can clearly see here, it's just gone to destroy the barracks, destroy the towers, and we're done. But there's my BKB! You know?
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Oh, I don't even know why I got wards either. I don't know if I imagined them doing some sort of miraculous counter push. I actually believe I die here. Yeah, Ursa just came from nowhere. Like, whoa. But as you can see now, this is GG. I got number 7 seconds before I'm back. First back went down, we got ages, doesn't really matter, did all that, and there we go, GG. Just in time for wash out. Hope you enjoyed that. I have been Carpus with my second Dota video, I believe. Hopefully this is better than the first one. Or could they actually fall improving. Sorting out a lot of things soon upstairs and stuff, so hopefully I can get my streaming back on with an actual steady connection. BT doing their infamous for what BT is infamous for and being horrible with times and dates, but anyway, there's no need to worry about that. I've been Carpus, hope you enjoyed this wonderful Dota game as Bane support. I know, the troubles of life. I'll see you next time.